G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping straight into Go Battle League and into the Great League. New team of Toxicroak, Shiftry and Registeel. Just because I wanted to mix things up a little bit and let's see how we do. So Toxicroak on the lead into Abomasnow, really good lead. I'm going to shield this first one up. I'm not sure how much damage the Weather Ball is going to do. I don't think it's going to do too much, so probably let the next one go. Let's see if they shield. So they've shielded that up as well. And they got to the second Weather Ball. So here, no shield required, and going to farm down, except for they switch out, and I try and switch out, but I'm too slow to so they've that so not ideal. And then they've got to the Night Slash. So incorrectly, when I was trying to energy, I accidentally swapped in my Shiftry, and it's as you can see, not going well. Swapped in the Registeel and got earthquaked. No shielded the earthquake, and then I'm going to farm down completely here, and was able to do so with 1 HP, and then instantly throw energy on whatever it is that comes out next, and out comes Abomasnow. So they shield that up, which is an interesting play. I come in with the Shiftry, and I will throw the Leaf Blade. Obviously it does next to no damage, but because it was so low and shields are down, absolutely fine, able to take that out, and a Lantern in the back. So can I get there? I can get to double Leaf Blade before they can get to a charge move. I would have been resisting. They usually run Hydro Cannon, so water and electric charge moves, so I possibly could have tanked one of those. So good game in that first one, even though it got a bit of lag and swapped into the wrong thing, but to be honest, wasn't expecting to see it, so it took me a little while to figure out what it is. So on the lead, Altaria, so really bad lead, but I will just go for the Sludge Bomb because, I mean, why not? Let's see if I get a shield. So no shield there, so that's really interesting. So want to swap this out and then see what we get. So I will shield up the Sky Attack, and I'm hoping I can charge down. So they swap out as well into the Fighter. So this is going to be not great, so we'll go straight Leaf Blades here to do as much damage as possible. And let's see what they want to do. So they're not shielding up yet, and they fully farm that down. So out comes the Toxicroak, and I'm going to let that go. It's going to be a power-up punch, and I'm hoping that I can survive, and I do survive the power-up punch, and then fast move farm it down. So let's see what comes out next. Doesn't matter. I'm going to throw the Mud Bomb. So Mud Bomb gets thrown straight into the Hypno there, and then we'll see how we go. So got to the charge move, got the shield on the Hypno, and then going to be looking to charge up. So I do know there's an Altaria in the back, and I will shield this up just in case, and it is the Focus Blast, so that is a massive shield. So I wasn't expecting a Focus Blast, I was expecting a Fire Punch, but absolutely massive to be able to get that. And now the race is on. If they get to Focus Blast before I get to Flash Cannon, they win. I get to my Flash Cannon, and is it enough? It's enough to take it out. So then out comes the Altaria. Well, the Altaria doesn't come out because they leave the game. At that point, it is GG, so really good there for me. So we'll jump straight into the next one and see what we get. So for this one, we've got Porygon Z, so expecting it to have the Tri-Attack and to switch out. So the next one is Chimecho, so really interesting team here. I'm not sure what to expect. So it is the Psyshock, so obviously absolutely no need for me to shield that, but Burn a Shield, have no idea what its charge moves are. So they're not shielding, and I was able to fast move farm it down. Let's see what comes out next. So out next comes the Alolan Raichu. So really not ideal for them. So we'll be able to get to another foul play. So throw the foul play. Do they want to shield? So there's both shields gone. Expecting the and they just got to the charge move before me. I will shield this up, and it is the wild charge. I'm at the foul play, and the foul play will be doing enough to KO the Alolan Raichu. Out comes the Porygon Z, and they leave the game. Absolutely spectacular spectacular for me there. So their backline was, not great at dealing with a Shiftry. And I really do like Shiftry because it charges energy and throws moves so quickly. Out Alolan Marowak, so this is bad for my entire team. I can't really see anything in. And I'm gonna shield this up, and it is just the Bone Club, so that's really unfortunate, and I'm really hoping I can get to another charge move. I can't. It is going to be again just the Bone Club, so I am going to let that one go. Throw my own charge move. I'm really hoping they let this go. They do not. They shield up, and then charge down. So I'm going to the shift should just be another Bone Club, which it is our shield. So out comes their own Shiftry. So this is not the energy lead here. They do have a shield, and they have decided to use it. They're going to be now throwing the Leaf Blade. So in the mirror match, the Leaf Blade is the move to go with. Just a little bit more energy efficient than the foul plays. Both are going to be resisted. So tried to swap out and catch a Leaf Blade on the Reggie there, but wasn't able to do so. So now with the debuff to Flash Cannon, this matchup's not so good. I'm really hoping that they do not have Hydro. If they don't have Hydro, I'm in with a shot. If they've got Hydro, this is GG's. And of course, they have got the Hydro. So this is going to be a good game. They're just going to be able to outpace me to get to the next Hydro before I'm able to throw my next charge move. And this will be KOing at this range. And they decide to throw the Play Rough. Play Rough is enough to do enough damage to take me out. So good game. So we'll jump straight into the next one. Again, good old Toxicroak on the lead. So really good against if fighters steal on the lead. Out comes Swampert on the lead, so not looking ideal. So I think it is just going to be the Hydro, which it is. So I've shielded that up, and let's see what they want to do. So out comes the Skarmory. Thankfully, I did just throw the Mud Bomb and didn't waste all of the energy. Out comes my Registeel to counter that Skarmory, so really good for me. We'll use the Focus Blast there and look to farm up as much energy as I can. Brave Bird is going to do a lot of damage, but it will drop their defense. So let's look to see what they're going to do, and I may not be able to, if this is another Brave Bird. No, just the Sky Attack, so I will look to farm up a little bit more energy. Don't want them to get another one. And then we'll under-farm this quite a lot, but it was no good to me there because it still took it out. Out comes the Galarian, the Obstagoon. There is only a Galarian version, so I'm going to match that with my Toxicroak there, and then shield up the charge move. Out comes the Swampert. I can then throw into my Shiftry, hoping to catch the Hydro, which I was able to do, and then looking to farm up and throw double Leaf Blade on this Swampert. They decide not to shield, which really surprises me. I'm going to throw the Leaf Blade again. So again, no shield on the and almost able to get to another Leaf Blade, not quite able to do so. So look to just farm down with the Toxicroak. No need to throw another charge move because I wasn't going to get to a couple in time, so farm down. So fighting type moves, double super effective against the Obstagoon, so able to take that as a good game. So the next one out is Galvantula. So I know that this is going to be a lunge. And it's not, it's a discharge, and that almost takes me out. So that's not ideal, really not ideal. So they're going to shield up the my move, and out comes the Galarian Stunfisk. So I'm expecting this to be a rock slide, which it is, and it still does do quite a lot of damage. So looking to get the leaf blades off and just try and do some chip damage here. And let's see how we go. So again, got 2 shields, so going to now have to start using them and able to get to double leaf blade, and we'll be able to throw this before they get to another charge move. And am actually not able to, so I'm going to shield this up, hoping that we didn't hit at the same time. So out comes their Galvantula, and I'm able to quickly swap and catch the lunge on the Registeel, because that would have completely KO'd the Shiftry. So expecting another lunge, but it is a discharge, does a lot of damage, and looking to farm down. Out comes the Azumarill, so really not too bad for me when shields are down, just because I do have so much energy on my Shiftry. I will be able to throw that leaf blade as soon as I come back in, able to throw the first one and then get straight to the second leaf blade, KO before they're able to get to an ice beam. So really good for me. They just threw energy before they swapped their Stunfisk out, so able to get to another leaf blade to take out the Galarian Stunfisk. So Shiftry there really put in the work. So having those shields, shield advantage and the energy advantage really let me go to town with the Shiftry, and those fast moves, it just absolutely spams out those fast moves. So really. So Bastiodon on the lead, so really good for me, but that's absolutely fine. Expecting to get a shield here, and was able to do so. So not going to shield this up. To see, and it is actually the acid spray, so really good not committing a shield, just because they took so long to farm that energy. So managed to get both shields there, and am I able to get to another flash cannon? I am. Will this flash cannon be enough to take it out? Oh, you betcha. So really good there. The Bastiodon's going to be able to come in. I've got a 2 shield advantage, and then unfortunately I did throw my energy straight away, so throw the mud bomb into the Tropius, which is really bad for me, but I'm looking to get to a sludge bomb now, so able to throw the sludge bomb into the Tropius, almost KOs. Going to have to shield this up. I've got 2 shields, so what I'm going to do here, shield this up, farm down, and then I'll be able to go to town on this Bastiodon, assuming they're going to quit, so they're not leaving the game, which is fine, but having those 2 shields advantage, really massive, and the poison type move onto the Tropius, absolutely outstanding when shields are down, so really good there. So a matchup that you wouldn't expect to normally win with a fighter, able to do so. So into the next one, Meganium on the lead. So this is questionable. So the Earthquake's going to do a lot of damage, Frenzy Plant not so much, so I'm going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb, and I've not shielded it and it is down. So swap into my Shiftry there, throwing the Leaf Blade because I was fully expecting to get a shield. Unfortunately I didn't. We've both got 2 shields, and I'm going to shield this up, and it is the Fire Punch, so good shield there. Looking to farm down and going to throw another Leaf Blade again, just to pressure those shields, because they are going to want to throw that energy. Not going to shield this one up because a Fire Punch isn't going to take me out. This is going to do a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough to take me out. So going to over farm just a bit, and then throw this Leaf Blade, and was not expecting to get a shield, but was able to get that shield and throw another Leaf Blade. So like I say, such a spammy charge moves on the Shiftry there. Going to swap into a Toxicroak, which sounds like an awful idea. That poison move and shields being down on the opposition side, absolutely outstanding. So they just leave the game. Good game right there. So really happy with that one. Was able to huge no shield at the start on the Meganium, really cost them the game. And throwing, not going for the bait, really won me the game there. So Shiftry into Toxicroak. So really good for me. The fighting moves are going to be doing a lot of damage. I'm not going to shield this up. Expect it to just be a Leaf Blade, which it is, and it doesn't do too much damage. So they switch out, which I was expecting, and then switch straight in with the Registeel there. So able to get to the Focus Blast. Obviously it's going to be doing a lot of damage. It's a bit of an awkward one because you still do need to throw energy. You pretty much cannot farm down with Registeel, so I will need to throw energy. And just as I'm getting to energy, they'll be getting to the Sky Attack, so they'll throw that, which is fine. And I'll over farm a little bit, but don't want to get too greedy, and then throw that energy there into the Skarmory, just because another one, and they would maybe potentially take back switch. Able to get to another Flash Cannon because I did over farm, and expecting to grab a shield on the Shiftry. Unfortunately, I was not able to do so, and they let it go down, so they're saving 2 shields for the Stunfisk. So that's a big play on their part. Able to get to 2 Mud Bombs here, absolutely huge. I get 1 shield, and then they're looking to completely farm me down. And let's see, so in comes the Shiftry. I will shield this up. I do expect it to be, well, it's a discharge, so that's fine. At this point, they know that this is GG's, because none of its moves are going to be super effective against the Shiftry. Shiftry is going to be able to get to those charge moves really, really quickly and hit it for a nice amount of damage. So good game right there. So next one coming in into Altaria, so really bad lead. So for this one, I'm actually just going to stay in. I'm going to have to sack this, so going to shield this up, and I'm hoping that I've not CMP tied, and then I'm actually going to charge up a little bit extra, throw the Sludge Bomb, and see what we get. So expecting to get a shield here, would really like to not get a shield, and then going for another Sludge Bomb. So I do not expect to get a double shield here, which I haven't, and almost able to take out the Altaria with a Toxicroak. So really good there. So come into with the Registeel and farm up on energy. So what comes in, so this is not good for either of mine here. So what I will do is switch into the Shiftry, and I'm going to be throwing foul plays on this Venusaur. So I am understanding, I'm thinking that they're not going to shield up the Venusaur, because my only win condition is throwing a Focus Blast on an unshielded Obstagoon. So they've decided to give me that win condition. I'm able to get to another Leaf Blade, which is absolutely outstanding. Out comes the Obstagoon. I've got energy on my Registeel, and I've got a shield. So I'm going to shield this up, and it is the Cross Chop, going straight for this Focus Blast, and this is absolutely going to one-shot the Obstagoon, because it is double super effective because it's dark and normal typing. So they opened me up for that win there by shielding, so, and able to go 5-0 in that last set, which is really good. So Toxicroak on the lead. So as you saw, got some really bad leads, and was able to come back from it. So the Altaria lead is awful, but if you land if they get greedy and decide to try and farm you down, and you land a Sludge Bomb, absolutely outstanding. So not a good reward, and that gets me closer to rank 8, so which is really nice. So hopefully that was useful for someone. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.